Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing my minimalist jewelry collection. All the jewelry that I own fits into this Sarabi night cream container. And I'm just going to be going super quick through my jewelry, maybe giving a little story about each. But on my ears, by the way, I'm talking weird. I bit my tongue, so I have a blister. So I'm talking weird, okay? But on my ears, I have my earrings that my mom gave me. These are just some basic gold hoops. Really thin, really casual. And then the only necklace that I own is my cross necklace right here. I actually didn't want to take it out because then I look like a nun with the turtleneck, but who cares? I have this cross necklace, and then I don't know if my watch counts as jewelry, but I have this brown watch band kind of to make it a little more elegant with the Apple Watch. I'm gonna start with my bracelets. I only have 2 bracelets. I'm not much of a bracelet person. I have this pretty one that my sister made for me, and this is kind of like a pretty one, but also you can make it casual. And then I have this really pretty pearl one. So this, along with some earrings I'll show you, was given to me by my church friend when I was in her wedding. And this was, I would say, the start of my fashion journey, because I used to think pearls were so, no, like that's for old ladies. But actually, I think this is so cute and so dainty. And again, I think it's so pretty, but this is more of like a Sunday church bracelet for me, because I'm too lazy to put on bracelets every day. And like my earrings, I would say the earrings is what I most have in jewelry because they're just on my ears. I don't have to worry about them. But these, I don't like to have anything on my wrist besides my watch. Okay, now onto the earrings. Besides these hoops, I have a lot of hoops, okay? So I have my a little more thick, elegant earrings. So I have these. I have these, which are different gold, kind of like a more yellow gold. And these are also, I interchange the ones on my ear with these because these have a little more shine. So they're pretty cute. And then I have, okay, these hoops. I went to visit my grandpa in Mexico, and we were having lunch with my cousin, and I complimented her earrings, and she literally took them off her ears to give them to me. So these are definitely sentimental because I obviously don't see my family in Mexico all the time. So these are just some green ones, and these are definitely like a super fancy occasion just because I don't have a lot of green clothes anymore. So this would be more with like a neutral outfit that I would wear these. These next ones are some of my favorite. I wear these when I want a super simple look. Ooh. These are these tiny little gold hoops. And then onto the pearl one. So along with the dainty pearl bracelet, my friend that got married also gave me these, which again, I did not think they were cute when I first got them, but they've definitely grown on me. And I wear these obviously for super fancy occasion. I wear these for the wedding, but I will also wear these when I have my hair up. That way it can give a little more elegance. And I have 2 more pearl earrings. I have just a basic pearl, and then I have a really pretty pearl with kind of like a flower around it. These ones. I need to find my ring. Okay, so my rings were in my purse because I literally only use those on Sundays. These are my 2 rings that I have. This is a purple one, and I got this in, so I had gotten matching rings with my sister and my mom when we went for her birthday to Catalina Island, but my mom lost her, so she reordered. So this is the reordered one. This is not the original one. I declared the original one because this one was way prettier, but the point is that it had the purple little jewel. And then this one, I got it from my mom when I graduated college, and I like to actually, when I first became a teacher, I was more consistent with wearing my rings. I usually I'm always washing my hands or putting on hand sanitizer, so I don't, look at my dogs, they're fighting. Do you see that? Okay, I'm always washing my hands or putting on hand sanitizer, so I usually just like to have my hands clear, so I don't really wear rings because of that. But when I first started teaching, I was with a 6th grade class for a few months, and all the girls, they're like, "Oh my," they're like, "Miss, like, are you married? Like, who's your husband?" And I was like, no, I'm not married. Like, I wish, but no. And they're like, but you're wearing your ring. And I made like pretend that I use this as to scare off the guys. But actually, like, now that I don't wear it, I'm just like, where are they? You know? Obviously kidding, but no, I usually just wear them on my ring fingers because they don't fit on the other ones. Like, they literally don't fit. So that's the only ring that I'll put it on. And this is like too loose on my pinkies or my thumb. It won't even go in. So just a little funny story that I remembered with the rings. But yeah, so that's all my jewelry, and hope this inspired you to declutter yours. Let me know what other things you'd like to know, like what's in my minimalist collection of whatever it is. And hope you have a good day.